This is part one of installing a UHF radio in a Discovery 2. I started off by putting the antenna, as you can see, on a bracket which I mounted onto the fender, and then I ran the antenna cable through this little cable here, in through that rubber grommet, ran it down, and this is the main cable section. Wiring goes from the fuse box. As you can see, this is an Australian vehicle, so the driver's side is on the right hand side of the vehicle, so the fuse box is on the driver's side. The main cables run out of the fuse box and they run through a rubber boot there. The rubber boot has two little nipples on it, that size. And what I did was I clipped one side off and ran the antenna through it, and I clipped the other side and I ran the positive. So working back, that's the antenna through. How I installed the positive, I did it straight on the battery terminal. I drilled an extra hole, then I used a 12 gauge screw. So I drilled a small hole, then I used a 12 gauge screw and drilled it in. And I already had a wire that I'd hooked up. So that goes under the battery box. Straight onto the battery terminal positive, runs across. I drilled a little hole there and put a cable tie in, and that wire then runs straight down here, as you can see, straight down the side of the fuse box, down there, and like I said, in through the little nipple, which I'll seal them up later. And then you'll find get the camera around there. That's up on behind the accelerator pedal. I can't get a better view, I'm sorry, there it is. That's where all the leads come into the vehicle, and all I've done, as you can see, is I've taken the positive and the antenna cable. I've run it in here, which is underneath the steering wheel. It's just two screws. And then I ran it across in behind the center console, which I've got in pieces, and I'm going to do part 2 of this, and I'll show you how to put the center console back together, which will also show you how to undo it then. I had a lot of trouble finding cables, a wire that was live. All brown wires in a Discovery 2 are active. Ones that have a colour and a brown come off your ignition source. As you can see, I ran it around here. I've pre-drilled 2 holes. So when I'm finished, the radio is going to sit here. I have seen them placed up here. You can just put 2 pieces of strip into there. That radio will come out and you can drill underneath. It's really a personal choice where you put it. I have also seen them put at the back of the console here, but I think that's problematic, so you can't roll the seat forward. I don't like them there because they're too visual, and you can also put them up on your center console up here on the roof console, but I didn't want the microphone wire hanging down. So anyway, I'll do part 2 in a minute.